What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unveiling the Sacred. If you're new here, welcome. Bienvenidos. Welcome. And if you've seen a few of my videos, welcome back, baby. Today, wanted to share a piece on Memento Mori. That's Memento Mori. And what that means is, remember that you are going to die. And this is not something that people like to talk about, I know this. We try to avoid thinking about it, and we try to, keep it out of our mind. We act like we're going to live forever. When we see someone else or know of someone else who died, we don't always think that it's going to happen to us, though, But I want to talk about why remembering that you are going to die could actually be a really powerful gift to you. Steve Jobs once said in one of his speeches he gave, he goes, "Remembering I'll be dead soon is the best way I know of to avoid the trap of thinking I have something to lose. You are already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart. Remembering that I'm going to be dead soon, whether that's 20, 30, 60 years from now, it's still pretty soon, But remembering that, keeping that in your consciousness, keeping that in your awareness, it's the best way I know of to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. Thinking you have something to lose, that's a trap, because guess what? From the very beginning, nothing's yours to keep. So what can you lose, It's a trap to think that you have something to lose, because in the grand scheme of things, it's all taken away again. So keeping this in your mind, remembering that you are going to die, it helps you to be more courageous, be more bold in your life. We're all gonna disappear, we're all gonna be gone, So you are already naked in this world. You come into this world with a return ticket home, Everybody's got a return ticket. And the whole saying Memento Mori means, you too will die. I too will die. And keeping this in our consciousness, we can realize that death is actually a gift. If we didn't have death, then things wouldn't be as special, Like, the reason that everything is special in life is because it's impermanent. You don't get to keep it. It's always slipping through your hands. And so I would say that death can be a gift to you, because you really do realize that, what do I want to do with this life? If we can come to terms with the fact that we are all impermanent, then the only thing left to do is to decide how you want to spend the time you do have. It's like with the whole pandemic going on right now, it's bringing up this question. How do you want to spend the life you do have? Because we're all going to die. And I don't think that has to be sad. I don't think that has to be something that we try to forget about. If we can come to terms with the fact that this body is impermanent, then all that's left is to wonder, how do I want to spend my precious time here? Do I want to spend it connecting with people and living without fear? Or do I want to spend it hiding, trying to prolong my life, It's all up to you. But I truly feel that to appreciate life is to remember that death is also there, Because death gives perspective to life, When you're talking to your mom, when you're petting a cat, when you're eating some ice cream, you might do all of those things many more times, but at a certain point, it's going to be the last time. And just me remembering, dude, I'm only going to be this young once. Every day is a death. Every moment is a death. Constantly dying and being reborn. I already feel like I've lived multiple lives in just one life, being a kid, being a baby, being this adolescent, young, old kid thing, the 13 to 16, and now I'm 25 and I'm different now, it's basically, man, it's just, how do you want to spend your life here? And remembering that it's impermanent, that this whole experience is impermanent, keeping in mind that death is there always, and it's a gift. It's reminding you, hey, be present, appreciate what you have now. And there's a kind of a quote, it's just as one deserves a good night's sleep, one also deserves to die. Why should I hope to wake again, to do what I had not done in the time I had been given? Lives are spoiled and made rotten by the sense that death is distant and irrelevant. We all have so much more time than we use well or that we truly appreciate. So if we could treat death as if it's something that's always close to us rather than something at a faraway moment, then it can help us to toe the line and just appreciate, man. I feel like we treat death as some sort of enemy or some sort of mistake or some sort of error. And really, I think, sometimes when someone dies young or in a tragic accident and things, that's really unfortunate, and those things are really sad. But ultimately, the message is that remember that you will die, and everything around you and everybody, it's all a temporary phenomenon. And, to some that can be depressing. But just, in another way, that's exciting because we're here now. We get to have this moment. So it all depends on how you look at it. But death can be your best friend, man. Death can be the reminder, hey, be bold, be courageous. How do you want to spend your life? That's the question that death asks, man. And I feel like too many of us are afraid to acknowledge death or to investigate what death is. But in reality, we die every day. We're reborn every day. And it's not so much the unknown that we fear. People think that they're afraid of dying because they're afraid of the unknown. But really what we're afraid of is losing the known. We're afraid of letting go, having to let go of everything that's familiar and comfortable, you know? And I feel like that's valid. But it's just how it is, I guess, you know? And everybody goes through it, like you're not alone. So it's even more exciting, you know? But so that's kind of the message here, is to allow death into your life and allow death to teach you to appreciate what you have and appreciate the moments you have, because we don't really know what's on the other side. We don't really know. Nobody really does. And that's exciting. That's a mystery, you know? And the fact that we're all going through it together. But we're here now. We're here now, and we're living our life now. And that's really what's important. So just allow that message to take root within you and challenge your own notions of death, you know? Challenge your own ideas and whatever you think that death is, and realize you don't know what it is. And in truth, we don't even know what life is. You know, how could we know what death is? We don't even know what life is, man. It's a mystery. You know, could you tell me how I came to be here? Like my parents, they had sex and they eat food and whatnot, and a little baby just grows by itself, you know? You don't build the person just, it builds itself. It's a mystery, you know? And as we grow and progress and evolve, it's like, it's just happening, you know? We're just a part of some big giant process. And we really don't know what it's all about. So it's a mystery. And we don't have to have all the answers. You know, being a human, it's being inherently limited in the perspective. We don't know. We don't know. And become okay with that not knowing, man. And, you know? So there you have it, folks. Just wanted to kind of shake up your perspective on death, and you know, maybe it's something we don't have to fear, and it can actually be a great teacher for us. So yeah, man, much love to you. Thanks for being here, and feel free to let me know how you feel about this message. I would love to talk and converse, and be blessed. Much love.
The idea that you're going to die and that life is short is only depressing if you're thinking about it wrong. If you're thinking about it right, it should give you a sense of priority. It should even give you a sense of meaning. It should let you know what's important and what you're trying to do while you're here on this planet.